Hey up, I'm Fu, and welcome to the new series of RimWorld. Yes, we're starting a new series because the town of Flint, Season 1, has died. Now, if you've been following that series, you'll know what's happened. But let's get on to a new colony now. So we're doing a new colony. It will be the thing is, I'm not too sure. I'd love to try one of these other ones, but I also do want to get past the crash landed, so you know what? I think I will be continuing on with the crash landed. Ooh, but Lost Tribe might be nice. It's tempting. I'll go with crash landed. I said to myself before I'd be doing that one. And this time we're going to be keeping it on rough, not challenge, because for some reason I couldn't get that one going. Maybe in another season we'll try challenge or even up to extreme. I'm not sure about the permanent death though. So we have the three options with the AI once again. We have Cassandra, we have Phoebe, and we have Randy Random. Now, I'll be keeping with Cassandra. Randy Random, I'd like it if there was a bit more coherence with what was happening in the world, and from my understanding, Randy Random doesn't. Now, Phoebe would be nice, but I got a feeling that I might get too relaxed, or just fall into a relaxed mode, and then I'll be stuck, because as it's described here, she'll hit... Well, say that again. She'll hit as hard as anyone. So, we're going to keep it on Cassandra. Now, what's happening? Okay, the game's frozen me. Okay. Looks like we're having to randomize another map, so we'll do that. New map, new world. And I don't know what you're seeing. Yeah, so it is a little bit broken. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Okay, well, I'll just click around and we'll see what we can find. I'll see if I can find something nice then. Okay, well, I think this is going to be a perfectly fine site. It's a shame that we can't see the map, but this is what we've got. So we have an average temperature of 20, winter of 13, an average summer temperature of 28. That is nice. It is a tropical rainforest, and the terrain is flat, so that will provide a different type of gameplay compared to the first season, which was all digging in a mountain. So this one should be a little faster, and also we got a lot of rainfall. It's pretty high. So double check what the advance is. Yeah, that's staying. Okay, the other thing that I was going to consider trying was doing a maximum of 3 roles only per character if I don't like them. That is something which I've seen another YouTuber do, and I thought, hey, that is an excellent idea. So let's take a look at our 3 characters. Shiro, the paramedic, Toby, the botanist, and Gregory Heap, the engineer. Well, we've already had a Gregory Heap before. Let's double check. So we'll start off with Shiro, the paramedic. So Shiro is a paramedic, can't shoot, has a love of melee, you are a prosperophile. Okay, and your medicine, of course, is going to be good because you're a paramedic. I think it might be worth re-rolling you. Let's take a look at Toby now. Toby, of course, you're going to be re-rolled. So this is the first roll for Toby. So Toby has become Norm, or Stam the Gardener, which you're capable of intellectual and crafting, you're a brawler and neurotic. That is... yeah, that's still going to be a no. So that's the second roll. Pessimist, heat tolerant, trigger happy, but you can't shoot. You're incapable of nothing. Is it worth taking the risk and re-rolling again? Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. And you can do everything. You're a space fanboy. Well, okay. And you're also a castaway, which gives you a few extra buffs. Fast walker, chemically interested, and psychically deaf. The psychically deaf is awesome. I mean, he might be, yeah, he might be one of our characters around if we ever get hit with those ships once again. Okay, William Gregory Heap. You're incapable of plant work. You're very neurotic, psychically dull, and night owl, not plant owl. Let's randomize. So that's the first one. That's going to be no because you can't done labour. Okay, here's the second one. I'm going to stay with this. That's really good. You are psychically sensitive, unfortunately. You have a chemical interest, just like Derek the castaway did. And you are jealous. Well, that's not too big an issue. We can deal with that. You were a music lover when you were a child, and you were a medieval farm oaf. Oh, well, how about that? But you got passion pretty much everything, and you're really actually quite high compared to some of the others. So that's 2. Now let's double check the first one. Now we do have another, well, we've still got 3 roles for this character. So I'm gonna play Luck's hand and try again. Okay, so we have Laura Bockel. Okay, you are a scientist, a Navy scientist. Wow. So +8 research, and you were in childhood a story writer. That's actually pretty cool. You are volatile, unfortunately, and you have a green thumb, which definitely helps with the growing. So, hey, that's definitely something. Social, animals, medical, cooking. Yep, I'm happy with you, and I think you're going to be our. Well, you're going to be Fu. As always, I like to put my character's name into at least one of these players. So, with that, these 3, Fu, the scientist, Decker, the castaway, and Takeshi, yeah, Takeshi the oaf, will go on to embark on this new colony, or, well, crash land and found the new colony. It's more accurate, I think. The 3 of you awake in your cryosleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get a chance to escape. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown RimWorld. As pieces of shredded ship start to follow you around you, you start to make plans to survive. So, let's take a look at the map. And pause. So, this map is pretty open, which is it's definitely quite different than the last one. We definitely have a few places which we could dig into the mountainside if needed, but there isn't as much metal. I can see some steel over here. What else can we see? There's more steel over here. Other than that, it's really quite open, but we have a ton of trees around the map, which is great. So there's going to be so much wood and so much of everything on this map. Everything that we didn't have last time. Because trees were getting harder to come by during the last section. Having to walk further and further away, but this time we won't have to. In fact, I think we'll have to clear out a lot of these trees to actually start our colony. There's going to be some map. What's this? Okay, we got some meals. Whereabouts are our colonists? Okay, well then, they're not even on the map yet. And be on the map now? Whereabouts are you? Okay, so you're in the centre here, that's fine. So we'll unforbid things for a starter. There we go. So what are we going to do? Oh, we need to find a place to wall ourselves off and get on. So, ooh, what's these? These are panthers. We have panthers on the map. As long as they don't attack us, I'm fine with that. Yep. Okay, well, I think if we use this area here, this may actually be like a small lake. I can't tell. It's marsh. There we go. So, okay, I can't build there, but maybe I can build just along this bit here. You know what? If I can't build over here, I might as well build in this section. So, make sure it's really right close. So, okay, we'll flag some trees to be cut down. I'll give us some extra bits of wood. I know it's good to see that there are actually some resources already over here that we can nick. Now, onto building an actual structure. So, I'll have to see what type of structure I want to build. Most of the things will be out of wood, because it's what we've got most of currently. Wait, what's this? Is that gold? Ooh, gold! Awesome. We don't need that quite yet, so I guess it will just be, let's see, the furthest point on this wall finishes just here, so we'll build that one, pull it right the way down, and that'll be our first room. And that would just be to our first stockpile, I think. I think that would be the best thing for it. So, do a wooden door, probably. Let's do 2 places. I like the idea of having two entries to this room. Now, orders. I always furniture here, because I'm looking for some wooden beds. So that means we'll need to get some sleeping areas set up as well. Now, we do have one person who was, what was the word for it? Jealous. Tashi Deka was jealous. So we need to make sure that Taki gets the best bedroom first. Now, it's really nice. Oh, we've got some more steel around the place. Let's say double click. Is there any more? No, there isn't. That was it. Okay. So, I think given that this wall is here, we might as well use it and build our first set of rooms just along this. A little bit cheaty, but it will work for what we need to do. I say cheaty because we haven't built it. It's just something on the map. So each room will be a 5x5. So let's cancel that, and we actually will build it one out, just so we can maximize this as much as possible. So how big is this actually? This is 14, so 14, 13 with the middle wall dividing, which gives us around about, yeah, okay, that's, okay, well let's just see what we can get. So we'll build this at a, if we want 5 room, we'll do that 6, 7, yeah, 7, build it across, and what, oops, one more, just so we can use this back wall as much as possible. And we can also reuse it again for another set of rooms and bedrooms on this side. So that's what we're going to do. So if we can cancel that. Nope, I have to use it all. And there we go. So what we'll do is we'll end up dividing this into 3 bedrooms. I don't think... Nah, it doesn't look like there's enough space for 3 proper bedrooms, but I'll split it rough. Oh, that's going to annoy me. Because that isn't centered. Because it's 14. How about this? I will... Can I... If I make one corridor down the centre, which there isn't a centre, so that has to be 2 wide. And that looks like the centre, so 2 wide entrance here. And then we'll make the room with the door. Room with the door, there we go. That will be our first set of bedrooms up. And then we'll repeat that again once these guys have actually finished all the work. So hopefully this will get roofed very soon. It should, I don't see there's why not. So we'll get a storage zone. Not a dumping stockpile, we shouldn't need that quite yet. But everyone should start hauling everything inside, or at least that's my hope. I've yet to actually look at the priorities. So, research, crafting, everyone's got haul on, yeah. Doctor, only Fu the scientist, who has a 4, a 20, so not very good at repairing. I mean, repairing people, or patching them up. So it looks like we're going to have to... Well, craft is... I'm guessing it includes building? No, that would be something else, wouldn't it? Hunt, construct, that's what I want. Everyone can do construct. Except you, Fu. Because the other 2 actually have passion, so a 5 and a 4. So they will actually be able to increase. Smithing, tailoring... You know, everyone can do flicking, because why not? Wardening... Yeah, Fu can leave. We can leave Fu on that one. I don't think there's going to be anything better. Well, we won't be getting any better at that anytime soon. So, there we go. Hopefully this gets roofed sometime. Assuming people are just still hauling things in. You know what, since I did actually notice these extra meals on this side of the map, I might as well get someone to carry them in. There we go, unforbid them. It's only 3 meals, but those 3 meals might just be able to do that little bit extra that we need. Okay, so we've got some alpaca on the map, so... What I'm thinking is, maybe not this episode, but at a later point, I go and try and, not recruit, but convince, what's the word for it? Let's double click, let's click on these guys and see what we can do. We have to tame, yes. So we've got to tame, I'd love to tame them, because I don't know if they provide milk, but they definitely provide wool that we could use. That much I'm sure. Now, we have 1 weapon. I don't know if we have any other weapons. People are still hauling things in. I believe there's only one weapon. So, 1 weapon, 2 weapons, 3 weapons. Never mind, I lie. So, who has the best skills in shooting? I don't believe it was anyone from memory. We have a 1 in shooting, 1, and a 4. Tashi, you'll be given the survival rifle because it's probably the best thing we can do. Fu, or... Yeah, so Fu or Robin, Decker. Wait a second, we have 2 Deckers. Huh, how about that? Are they actually family? Never actually checked. Oh, Tashi Decker is the father of Castaway, whose first name is what? That's confusing me now. Wait a second. Robin Decker, or Decker Castaway. Decker who's a castaway. So Robin is the son of Tashi. How about that? And Fu, you don't have any other relations, do you? You just have a positive relation. Well, that's good. It's always better to have something positive. Now, we'll slap on some doors over here, given that these rooms are actually complete now. And might as well redo this pattern as well. Do we have the wood? We have enough wood kicking around to do this. Okay, so let's see. How long was this wall again? Was it 7? So it would be a 6. And 6, there we go. And we'll do the same thing again. Because that actually looks kind of cool. I think it's just the more the contrast. 2 doors, excellent. So they will get built, and then we can put some actual beds in. Maybe some table, maybe a table for Tashi who's jealous. Yeah, you are the one that's jealous. And things are looking good. Now, I don't like the fact that we've already got a panther wandering around the place. Out of curiosity, Trendle intelligence is intermediary. Now, to haul items, you need an animal which is advanced, so we can't actually do anything with the panther unless we're able to tame. We might actually be able to use it for hunting. Yeah, no, that's a thought. It's not attacking us right now, and there's no harm in just leaving it be for the moment. Also, while we're at it, we do have people on for planting. We have one. Well, we can turn everyone on because it's just plant cutting, and there's no harm in getting it done. The faster we can do it, the faster things get done. So we have a 12, a 4, and a 3 for growing. Okay, well, might as well put Decker for grow as well, and get a actual zone for growing up. So it's, what is it going to be this time? What items are we going to try and plant? Well, I'm thinking, can I select zone? So we could do potatoes, but I'm thinking for something different this time. I'm thinking we do corn. Yeah, corn. Who doesn't like a bit of corn? A bit of juicy corn. Okay. Yep, so everyone's doing their thing. I might as well mark a sleeping spot in each room as just a starting point. Saves people from sleeping outside in the rain, assuming that these actually get covered, which they should. I don't know if I have to flag these trees over here, but we'll see what happens. So, orders. We want you to sleep, which is comes on the furniture, even though it's just a place on the ground. We want you to sleep inside these rooms. Now, I don't think that's going to be too bad for the first day, assuming that they get this done before they go to sleep. Oh, that's right, we have a dog. How many animals do we have? We have one animal, named Anita. So, Anita, we're not going to slaughter you, but we are going to train you for obedience and haul. So haul's the main thing. So I'll let you focus on that, getting that done first. Cool, Decker. Cool, I know you want to sleep, but just get the door done. Yeah, there we go. And Tashi, you're sleeping there. Well, that is still outside, so oh well. People are back up, which is good. So what are you guys going to do now? You're going to eat meals, excellent. And you're getting the walls up, finally. So are people actually going to start roofing things? Okay, so Decker's meditating. Yeah, that's fine for the moment. Everyone needs to stay happy. You should still have the low expectations buff. And new colony optimism, which is also going to be helpful for the time being. Doesn't counteract all the debuffs, but it... how much? That's 15, 25, 30... Actually, it does. Never mind. And you failed. Tashi! Don't fail on me. You can do it, it's a wall. It's not that difficult. We do have a marble chunk. I think it is time to set up the... where is it? Dumping stockpile area. Now, I'll make one specify this just for bodies. Just so we're prepared for it this time, because I know that was an issue last time, that bodies are being hauled to the wrong areas. When I say wrong areas, they're being hauled to places where our volunteers, our colonists were walking past, and well, it's causing a little bit of an issue. So, human corpses. Animal corpses is a no, because we're going to put them in the freezer, and mechanoids is a yes. So that's the main two things. So I think that's okay. So that's good for that area. Now onto the other zone. So this zone will be for blocks. And you know what? I think. How are we going to place it? You might as well just place it right here. Make a big zone. There we go. So that can be for blocks and everything else. Okay, so we have our first mental break. Foo. Because you slept on the ground. It's not that bad, Foo. Very sure you can get over this. Let's see. Your needs. Yep. Character. Is it the volatile? No, it's just you're going to break in tough situations. Mental break threshold plus 15. Actually, that should show up in the needs. It does. Ooh, that is exceptionally high compared to other characters. Yeah, so you can see those dash lines are actually a lot higher up. Oh, that's a shame. We'll have to work very hard to keep Foo happy. Unlike the Season 1. That's for sure. And might as well flag all these to be hauled out. Oh, that's I'm going to call that a bug because it probably shouldn't happen. So we have trees in an undercover area. That is undercovers. It says it's indoors. So it has a roof. Well, okay. We might as well just flag these to be chopped because there shouldn't be trees inside the place. Looks a little bit, well, out of place. Now, with that, might as well... let's see if I can claim this wall, yep. So, well, let's claim it, and then we'll go on to mining the centre part, and then we got some rooms. And I'll be happy with that. So, where is the claim button? Claim. Claim this wall to be ours. Don't think anyone else is going to claim it anytime soon, so we're going to put it to good use. So, with that said, we should be able to then deconstruct those 2 blocks and people will be able to walk through. Cool. And I'm happy with that. People still haven't hauled yet, probably because they've got so much other work to do, like planting and cutting the trees down in this area. Okay, well that's good. I'm glad that this is we've got a strong solid start right now. But Foo is actually wandering around in a daze and has dropped all the items. Now, you didn't drop your weapon, did you? Because I won't be able to spot that. Assuming I gave you a weapon. Well, you don't have a weapon on you, so you may have already dropped it. Huh. That's a shame. Foo, you're no longer in a psychotic state. Well, go and put the shirt on first. And then the pants. Thank you. You'll be a lot happier. And it's on to the second night. Wow, it's nice and quiet. We've certainly got a few animals to hunt. That is a cassowary. Believe they're dangerous if we were to hunt them. Let's see, is there damage? Very smooth, maximum filth rate, nope. Damage, so 4.5. Okay, yeah, they can do a bit of damage then. So we won't try and hunt those guys, but I think we could hunt the tortoise at the very least. It is 190 years old, and we're going to kill a tortoise which is 190 years old. Wow. Nah, that's not going to happen. Okay, let's just hunt the monkey then. Assuming that a monkey can't be trained. It has advanced intelligence. So what's its carrying capacity? 26. Compared to the dog, that's not too far off, I think. Actually, wait a second. Cancel that. Anita, what can you carry? You can carry 75. Yeah, let's hunt the monkey. We have some monkey meat to eat. So someone should get around to that eventually. What's happening? Hearing noises? I don't know what it is. Aha. So this panther is actually causing an issue, and you just did kill a tortoise which is probably very old. Now I will take that in, assuming the panther doesn't actually try and kill us when we take it. And I'm hearing it again. Oh wait. Never mind, that's Tashi. You're getting us some food. So the next thing we need to work on is the production tables. So production, whereabouts is it? It's under production. I was clicking the right tab. Just get the right tab the first time around might be better. So let's see, butcher's table. So I think we can place the butcher's table. We nestle it right in the corner there. And I just told you to make it out of steel. No. That'll be a waste of material. And I'm not having that. Oops, butcher's table. This time we'll make it out of wood. It's a lot cheaper, and especially since we have 276 units of wood around the place, it would be a shame if we didn't use it. Excellent. Now, Tashi, you are jealous, so we need to work on giving you some better bedrooms. So, what I propose is to do flooring, which is floors. And we'll give you a wooden floor. I don't believe it looks very nice, but compared to dirt, it's going to be an improvement. And we'll make the top left room yours. I think that will do well. So someone should get around to it. Tashi, you're making your own floor. Oh, that's good. And there's only one more block. It failed construction, but it's still built. Okay, well that's fine. So let's check the beauty of these rooms now. This is a -9, probably because there's a bit of filth in the place, and that's a 0.1, -0.6, and -2.6. Okay. Well, that's just something to keep in mind for sure. And I need to get out of this. Thank you. Okay, so they are hauling these bodies outside. Now, the table is built, so we can actually set up the bill for butchering. We don't want to make kibble, actually. Out of curiosity, yeah, I know we need a research bench, but we could actually run for pemmican, which means we don't have to worry about refrigeration or cooking. Oh, wait a second. This requires a mixture of meat and plant matter. Okay, maybe I'll hold off on that. Would be nice. Okay, so we'll have to run to a few things. So we'll butcher the creature, and we'll tell you to do it forever. So these animals won't start to rot outside. I suppose in 2 days versus, well, I can't click on that monkey anymore. I gather that will spoil relatively fast. And we have a visitor. We have a visitor named... it's got an accented letter. I'm going to say Minakar. Wolverine. Kimiko. Wolverine from Purple Forest. The Purple Forest people. And you have a few items. Whereabouts are you? Okay, so you're coming from the bottom of the map. You got a little bit of time before you make it to our base. Just fine by me. Okay. Okay, so we're still planting more corn on down, which is good. Now, this meat, how long? It's supposed in a day, so we really do need to get, say, a solar panel up. Like, let's see, we want a walk area of at least 2 spaces. 1, 2. Do we want to put it in a area? Do we want to put a wall around it so people don't smash it down? Make that 3 wide then. That should be sufficient, and that'll be our first solar panel. Don't know if we have the steel. We do have the steel. 450 is perfectly fine. So we'll have a power conduit. Hopefully the meat won't rot by the time I get this done. We'll get 1 battery, and oh, we need to get the power conduit to it as well. 1 battery, and also we need the powered stove. So it's productions, sculptors. Nope, we want electric stove. There, that's what we want. Awesome. And that should be enough, assuming people get this done in time. They should. I don't see a reason why they won't. And okay, so we do need some defences, and the raids will be coming. Okay, well, we can get things ready. We don't have to panic quite yet. Derek, you don't have a weapon on you. Tashi, you have the 1 gun, and Fu, you don't have a weapon. Okay, Fu, equip the pistol, and there is a knife, so Derek, oh, Decker. I keep on saying Derek for some reason. Decker, get the knife. The plus steel knife. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Everyone should be a little bit safer with the weapons. Especially in the frontier colony, or a frontier town. So, police. Bills. We want to make simple meals because that's all we can do at the time. And we'll do until we have, well, let's say 30 meals. It'll keep people busy, but it does mean that all the meat and resources will be used up until we can't cook anymore. And hopefully by that time we will be able to get a cooler in. See, we're still building a solar generator, but things are getting there. This is a really good start. I'm happy about this. And Wolverine, actually. Who's our best social talker person? Social. Passion with 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Oh, 4. Wait a second. Who had the 3? Oh, that must have been Wolverine. It was. That's interesting. We can actually see their skills. Not that we're planning to capture Wolverine anytime soon, because we don't want to angle. I'm struggling with words. Because we don't want to anger the Purple Forest people. So, Fu, we're going to get you to take a chat and see what we can trade. I don't believe there's going to be much, but we'll see. Ooh, we could buy some meat. Meats, some berries. Insect meat is definitely going to be a no, because no one likes eating that. Herbal medicine is probably going to be different. So, how many you got? You've only got 2, or buy both of them? Means we got a little bit of extra medicine, because we've got 24, what was it, standard medicine? The herbal medicine is pretty much just as powerful. Okay, so, and then the berries. Now the berries are nice and cheap, so you know what? I can only sell them. Never mind. We have 80 units. That's pretty good, actually. I don't know how much each unit is used per meal, but oh well. Tortoise meat. We can only sell that. So what can we buy? We can only buy insect meat and more components. Well, yeah, no, that's going to be enough. I'll just buy the health. I'll buy the herbal medicine, because that'll do well. And everyone's back in bed. Cool. And morning has come. The traders have left, but we have a chance to name this town. Now they want to call it Maya Guzquez. To be honest, I don't know how to pronounce that, so that is not going to be a name. I have an idea for a name. The name is Milliways. The town of Milliways. See if anyone gets that reference. There we go. Milliways. Now, last thing we'll do in this episode, because it is unfortunately the wrapping up point, is to remove these beds. Or they're not really much bed. They're not really much of a bed, but they're a sleeping spot. So, first of all, we'll pause it. Click on the beds. And deconstruct everyone. So my hope is that sometime during next episode, assuming Fu holds these in, is that we can get some beds down. So I will get these at least marked out. So whereabouts are these beds? Wood. And we'll center them in each room. There and there. Excellent. Cool. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have anything much to say or any suggestions, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. And I will see you about in another video.